Now, if you want the best of the best, it usually always ends in R. Better, sharper, faster, and this is no exception. It's the Golf R. The Golf R, like the last model, stands out above the GTI as the company's ultimate hot hatch. Using the same mechanical layout as the Audi S3, it is powered by a 2-litre turbocharged 4-cylinder that delivers 206 kilowatts and 380 newton meters of torque. In Europe, the engine produces slightly more power, 221 kilowatts to be exact, but our hotter climate has forced Volkswagen and Audi to detune it for Australia. Visually, the Golf R looks slightly more aggressive than the GTI, as the suspension sits 20mm lower, it has a unique bumper with larger air inlets, a longer rear spoiler extending from the hatch, and 4 chromed tailpipes under the reprofiled rear bumper. Now the Golf R really comes into its own on a day like today where the roads are pretty wet down here in Victoria. With the all-wheel drive transmission, it has plenty of grip, even in the twisty stuff. And the engine, well, it's got noticeably more grunt than the GTI, but it's got this synthesised soundtrack which I'm not really a fan of. The ride quality is actually quite good for a little hot hatch. In the standard comfort mode, it's nice for around town. The steering's probably a bit too light, but in normal mode, it's great for everyday use. And this one has a unique race spec where it sharpens up everything. And the steering has plenty of feedback. There's absolutely heaps of grip from the suspension, and the shift points are a little bit manic in the dual clutch gearbox. And this thing's not short on providing those thrills for occasional backcountry blast or that track day use. It's really quite quick. Now with this thing you can have your cake and eat it too. It's not only a rapid little hot hatch with the ability to accelerate from 0 to 100 in 5 seconds flat, but it uses just 7.1 litres per 100 k's when fitted with the 6-speed DSG gearbox. Inside the cabinet builds on the Golf GTI's familiar layout with a few unique niceties, including blue dials, ambient lighting and illuminated side sills. The sport seats are nice and snug and in standard trim are fitted with Alcantara. Here we've got the optional leather trim. Now the Golf R is a brilliant hot hatch that takes the GTI to another level. Obviously its all-wheel drive grip is perfect for conditions like this, but it is lightning fast with more grunt, it has more features inside and builds on those hallmarks of that everyday usability that the GTI has.